I think the only mech is the Skybarge, which is a 5/8 for 1 mana if I play this. Or no, there's a Gyrocopter. Never mind. Which is actually really good.
Nope. Yeah, it keeps on resetting crap to default, and I have no idea why. Oh, what do you come through? You come through the N16, maybe?
That is a lot of stats we gotta deal with.
Person.
Well, no, they heard something for a second. Can you say something again?
All right, I'm saying something again.
Excellent. Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
Why? Why does it change all the time, constantly, every time?
Rob didn't put the Twitch link on the YouTube live description again.
Yeah. No, that's a brand new thing. I haven't changed it yet. I haven't fixed that yet. There's a difference. That's not a, that's just a list of to-dos is too long. Good.
Okay.
Thank you, David.
Okay.
I appreciate you reminding me.
I am still hearing another voice other than just us three.
What is this other voice saying?
Things not connected to what's going on with the channel.
Hey, kind of weird, because I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I don't either.
Are you in a Discord voice channel?
He is not. I'm looking at that.
Do you have a YouTube video going?
I think you have a YouTube video going or something.
I
'cause-
sure hope I don't. No, I mean, the voice only happens occasionally. And
Then is it an interference issue?
I don't know. I don't know.
You want to hang up from the call and jump back in?
Speak to the voice and ask it what it wants. Maybe it'll go away.
I have a Ouija board in the closet. If
There
you
it
need to.
is.
Yeah, we're not hearing it.
Yeah, you guys aren't hearing it. I must be crazy.
But if it's coming through the computer, can the viewers hear it? No, because we're locked to just Satisfactory. What?
I don't know.
Maybe it's a super long mic cord we now have strewn across
Okay.
it.
No, I was just saying, who is that second voice from the OFF off?
Okay,
There he is. Again.
What is he saying?
slightly early.
I see that you slightly earlier.
Do you have 25,000 channel points, Giga?
You got 25,000 channel points, Gecko?
What?
Been around a good amount.
It's around a good amount. I'm repeating what the guy's saying.
But you also might just.
Well,
Everybody can hear you.
But I'm doing a regular viewer giveaway.
Doing our regular Redeemer giveaway.
okay. Yeah, that has nothing to do with us. Did you open up Twitch and are you on somebody else's Twitch channel?
Why? How would I be on somebody else's Twitch channel?
If you open Twitch, you didn't go to the back end?
Okay, just a second. All right. Let me go to the other Twitch page that I have open here.
Yeah,
and
I'm thinking that
I
that's
just
what's going
I
on.
just closed it. I just closed another channel. I forget the fact that you open it and things just start playing.
Yeah.
So I just closed the other Twitch channel, the one that's not pointed at me, and hopefully we're ready to go. Okay. I'm not hearing voices any longer.
Oh, good.
I'm
He's been
healed, psychiatrist. I am healed. And no, I've not gone crazy. Okay.
cured. This statement has not been made by a board-certified psychiatrist.
That's true. Because nobody around here is board certified, so I'm safe.
Oh, good.
Okay.
I'm
so
definitely certified board, but not board-certified.
I got that one. All righty. Well, folks, we need to get the plutonium set up today, so we can start developing the other kind of waste to fix it, whatever waste. So we're gonna no more than you pick warps. Nice. Gee. Sackle says hello. Good. Doc, are you on a regular call? No, I'm not. I was just repeating what I was hearing from the other person there for a bit. Okay. Did you plug in the wrong device? Oh. Okay. I think we've solved that problem. Okay.
No, Doc was just listening to another streamer without knowing it.
Yeah, it looks like that. Yes, looks like that may have been the cause. All right, so we need to create oh gosh, how do I get to it? Got too many windows open here. Can you tell?
Oh my gosh, Doc.
That one must be. No, it's not there. It's a blue one. Brave. There we go. Where's that one? Okay, it's up here. So what I need to do is I need to handle uranium waste. And so right here, what I can do with uranium waste is to make non-fissile. I make non-fissile uranium?
Yep.
Or don't I turn that into plutonium pellets?
You're making non-fissile uranium, which is an ingredient to plutonium pellets.
Okay, which is an input there, and along with the waste.
Yep.
Okay, so we gotta make not this in order to make plutonium pellets.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so now that I have been informed and updated here as to what I'm doing, I'll probably have to remind myself at least 4 times because my memory is so short.
And Joel says that he just finished plutonium and fixonium in his own game.
Oh,
And it's probably the most fun he's had in game.
cool. It's definitely challenging the brain cells much more than what other parts of the game have. So I'm going to head on over here to the upper floor. I need to see how many of these. I just want to get up here so I can kind of point my cursor at one of these. Okay, so each one of these outputs one uranium fuel rod and water. Oh, great. It's not going to tell me how much uranium. 12.5 per minute. Okay. So 12.5 per minute and 12.5 times 25 gives us 312.50. So we need to make enough to consume 312.5. Have we already done this math and I'm just doing it over, Robert?
Yep.
Okay, where's the math been done? Come on.
It's up on the big screen.
Oh, you put it up there.
Where it normally is.
Okay, come on. Are you going to try to get me back or something?
No, you've been talking to the voices in your head that turned out to be that the stream was enough entertainment for me. I don't have to do anything on my own.
I don't do anything on my own. Okay, so two blenders making nitric acid. One smelter making iron. Okay, we've already got that. One refinery making sulfuric acid. We've already got that. Okay, so we can just grab the... Okay.
Ozzy in Space notes that you can actually skip the pellets. It says take the non-fissile uranium paired with particle accelerators and some casings, going to plutonium cells, and then those into cube escape rods. Yeah.
Paired with particle accelerators and some casings going into plutonium cells.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's ways to avoid it, but we've got this one already figured out and ready to go, so...
Okay, I'm trying to... Oh, that's where I wanted to go. There we go. Okay, so what he's saying here, you can skip these plutonium pellets
Yeah.
and just put the output... Okay.
I say don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it?
We already went through this whole process to figure this one out.
Okay, so sulfuric acid is already coming from another place. I need to get some hoses, pipes, whatever you call them, and get it up there. At 15 per minute for we need to use up 312 of the waste. Okay. And you've already figured out all that up there, and I just need to figure out how you've laid it out so I can. Okay. Trying to inject myself and figure out 2 blenders making nitric acid. Where does the sulfuric acid come in?
Sulfuric acid comes in at the very bottom. And that's what we've already brought over.
Okay. It gets added to the blender to make the uranium. Okay. It gets added to B. That's what I was trying to figure out, is what does it get put into?
Okay.
So nitric acid. So we need to get, like you said at the very beginning, we need to go get nitrogen gas. Is that what you want me to run out and get?
That would work, yes.
Okay. How much nitrogen gas? How many cubic meters or whatever?
We'll need 4 well extractors on a node of nitrogen gas.
Okay, thank you.
So
Come on.
Sackle asks, are you going for a clean setup? Are you going clean for this setup, or are you dealing with the waste later?
We're going. Eventually, we're going clean with the setup. Yes. In other words, we're building this section to make the waste from this process, from the plutonium pellets, so that we can plutonium fuel rods. Why?
Yeah,
are you
that's what
highlighting
we're
that?
making right now.
Right.
That's all.
And there's waste. All right. I'm just gonna. Why don't you explain everything? I'm just gonna go out and find some nitrogen. Eventually, we're gonna take whatever it is we're gonna produce here, and put it in with the fuel rods to clean up the whole thing with fixonium, whatever it is. And since I can't figure out the words to say because my tongue is all tangled.
No, you got it right. Eventually, we're gonna get to fixonium, which is clean. Mm-hmm. For right now, we're making plutonium fuel rods. We're gonna sink it because that's technically clean as well. But then later on, we'll add fixonium. We'll turn the plutonium fuel rods into fuel, get more power, and then use the waste from that to make fixonium. So.
I don't want uranium. I want nitrogen.
Oh shoot! Oh no! I ran out of.
Sounds like Robert just reset the death counter.
Yeah. I ran out of filters and I was dead in like 4 seconds. I was standing on top of the factory and I started running as fast as I could to get away. Couldn't get off the top in time.
So you fell off the top down to my floor where I saw you disappear.
Yeah. See if we have more filters. Yeah, we have plenty of filters. If I had just thought of grabbing filters instead of, running for it.
Okay. I'm scanning for nitrogen gas. I'm also seeing... Okay.
What's up, Doc?
So nitrogen gas doesn't appear like a geyser, like the water does. It just appears as a canister, already put together.
What do you mean? Where does it appear like that?
On my thing trying to find
Your
it.
scanner?
Yes.
Yeah, the scanner icon. That's fine. That's just the icon they use for it.
Okay. I have not had enough sleep lately, Robert. I think that's just the problem. I need to go east Southeast.
Okay. And Alexa is here. Hello, hello. Finally.
I felt clean, completely. What? Oh, okay. I was going to blame you for knocking the floor out again, but that floor wasn't supposed to be there in the first place.
I wasn't here. I wasn't there. And Cookie's here. I'm a little bit upset.
What is she upset about? Cookie, what you upset about? Somebody read it to me.
It's just I didn't get a notification that y'all are streaming.
Huh.
Also,
Oh, well, we haven't been streaming for very long.
Yeah, we've only been on for 15 minutes or so.
all the fun stuff already happened though, so you missed it.
Yeah, Robert's killed me.
It's all boring stuff from now on.
Robert's killed me 4 times,
By the way, Doc, we hit 160 followers while we were offline.
Whoa. That's cool. 160 followers, 41 subscribers. Let's see if we can hit 50 this time.
That'd be pretty darn cool.
That would be cool. And now, what is this? A water geyser? Probably just, oh, it's the nitrogen gas geyser. And I can see our building in the background. That's that close, Robert.
Nice.
Way cool.
Good.
All righty. Production here.
Cookie says, I think we should repeat the fun stuff then.
Repeat the fun stuff?
Your wish is my command.
God, start talking to voices in your
Yep,
head.
start talking to the voices. Exactly. Where's the output? I don't see an output.
Nope.
That's just a pressurizer.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay, I've just got streamer brain today. I can't believe it.
Awesome.
I can't think today. I can't. Ugh. It's like I'm Joe Biden. I've lost my mind.
Oh,
Sorry, political
today,
joke. Today
of all days.
Okay, resource well extractor.
And 3 additional people just followed after you asking for it. So thank you very much to all 3 of you.
All right.
We are going to be setting up notifications on Twitch for all that stuff. We just haven't got to it.
Okay, so this is the resource well extractor, right?
Right. Yeah, and that's what goes on the
And
individual.
why, because I haven't powered it up yet, probably.
Yeah.
Yep, he says.
Audle says,
don't
hey
be
Doc,
dad."
what's up?
Who? Who?
Audle.
New update?
A new first time chat. And then Cookie Chan gifted a sub to Audle.
Fantastic.
Thank you very much, Cookie Chan.
Hey, Cookie. You are a fantastic person. All right. Okay, so now I can see the other chat windows. First time chat for Audle. That's way cool. Here we go again. Cookie Shan. Cookie Star. I think. Repeat the fun stuff then. Well, no, the fun stuff wasn't very fun because I was talking to what I thought was what I thought were voices in my head.
Mm-hmm.
And it was actually voices from another tab where I had accidentally opened the Twitch homepage, and I'm still getting familiar with the fact that the Twitch homepage just decides to start talking, irrespective of whether you want it to or not. All right. I want power. I'm going to click on that. I'm going to go towards the web. So, did anybody watch the inauguration today? We don't call them coronations here. We call them inaugurations. Anybody watch it?
I watched a good amount of it.
Yeah. Convenant.
Inconvenant? Okay.
Okay. First time chat for him also. Started to use Satisfactory Modeler, and my models were an OCD journey on their own now. Okay, Sackle says he's watched some clips. I don't think the whole thing gets broadcast over here. Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of, typical statecraft hubbub. Hours of it.
So,
Yeah.
I
A lot of things that just aren't really relevant to the average person,
yeah,
but they have to do it.
I just find a lot of it interesting. So,
Otto says, I still don't have Satisfactory, but I'm hoping to get it when it comes on sale.
cool. Wonder when it would come on sale. Sackle will find out.
My
Otto
bet
will find out
is
when
it
it comes
will
on sale.
come on sale near when they're going to announce or come out with update to the game.
Okay, always incoherent. Says hello on YouTube, and I think he didn't he also appear in? No, I guess not. Okay, says hello, Goofus. Felt it was a waste of time. Yeah. I mean, it definitely doesn't change life. Okay, who's hitting me? Okay.
I am nowhere near you.
You immediately jumped on the idea that I would be blaming you for hitting me. Okay, got that.
I wonder why.
I mean, I may have used some explosives in the past, and I just wanted to make sure that we were all on the same page.
With explosives?
I suppose.
Okay, the well extractors.
Starby says, I keep buying games on sale, then forget I bought them.
Yeah.
I look up a game that I've wanted for ages and found out I bought it 3 months ago.
I've done that too. Okay, so we're looking at a well extractor that extracts 120 meters cubed per minute. How much do we need? You said we needed 4 well extractors. At 120, that gives you 480. Is that what you calculate is enough?
I didn't write enough of it down,
I
so I'm just going to trust the fact that it says 4 and call it good.
Okay. You sure are trusting of yourself.
If I can't trust myself.
Who can you trust, right?
Mm-hmm.
So 120 and pipes. Of course, we got to put Mark III pipes on here. Alrighty, let's put some logistics in here, and let's start with Mark. I'm gonna pull it over there, and I am going to. Pardon me. Okay, the max is 600, so I can combine all these and bring one pipe. One pipe over there, Roberts. Uno mas. One more is all.
Okay. So, in Covenant says, my name is hard to pronounce. It's a French word that means inappropriate. I think I'll perform a name change soon.
I might be tempted to do that too, if that were the case.
Yeah.
Both hard to pronounce, and when you understand what it is, it's not really fun for everybody to know it. Yeah, definitely. All righty, I want a pipeline junction, and I want to put it just free floating right there.
Sure.
And then I want another one that's over here.
And Cookie Chan says, also, to the great magma worm, have you checked your Discord?
To the great magma worm?
I think Cookie's getting a bit of far afield, but I think that's supposed to be Garrett.
Yeah, I think that's supposed to be Garrett again. Is the name Touchy Feely? Okay. Hello, Doc. Started to play Satisfactory a couple weeks ago. Complete noob here. Just unlocked the oil refinery. Well, you're getting quite along quite well if you're already to the oil refinery in a couple of weeks. Thanks for tips. Help to understand a little bit better. That's great. That's great. Goofus, he's so quiet. Robert, Garrett, you're being too quiet, he says.
Oh, am I?
Yep.
You're plenty noisy to me. Plenty noisy to me.
Thank you.
What did I get wrong?
I just, for the record, I have seen my Discord, but on days that I do not think about Kingdom Hearts are good days. I'm sorry that I do not share your excitement over Kingdom Hearts.
Okay. Like your mic, I can barely hear him.
Interesting. Okay, well, Doc?
Yes, sir.
Wait. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I'm getting very little sound out of your computer.
Okay, out of my computer.
Can I have you just build something right in front of yourself?
Okay,
And see if
I'm
we can-
working on building some more pipes, so
Yeah.
I'll build a pipe and
I am getting that sound. Garrett, could you say something?
You should be able to hear me just fine.
Interesting. Yeah, we are getting the sound, Doc. It's just pretty quiet. Could you talk Garrett up a bit?
okay, so put Garrett's Discord up.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Oops. Garrett's Discord. That would be over here on our Discord call. If I could just figure out how to use Discord. Someday I might be dangerous.
Someday.
Someday. User volume. I'm at 134%. I'll go up to 155. How about? And see if
Okay,
that
Garrett, make a
helps.
really loud noise. Tell us if it works.
What?
Everyone.
Now, Garrett, can you talk instead?
It's actually filtering your voice out pretty heavy, Garrett. Yeah.
That's too funny. That is just way too funny. All right. I am going to put some more pipes in here because that's what I came here to do. And we need to move the pipes over to, let's see. I can go through this valley, but that's where I need to go. So I need to go over that direction. Da-da-dum. I keep on just, ever since last week when I decided to turn on the music before Robert got here, I can't stop singing, thinking about the Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen. Just keeps on rolling in my head. It's just stuck. Somebody dislodge it, please. I'm tired of the lyrics now.
So 50 years, was fine, but this week, then it's just too much.
50 years is fine, but this week is not. Okay.
Oh, David says Garrett sounds like the red light, green light lady robot from Squid Games through a car exhaust. That's pretty bad set.
Red light.
Okay, Doc. Unfortunately, all of these drones are right on top of nuclear power stacks, and I don't like them being up there, but it's kind of just where they are. So I gotta put down another one.
Another drone?
Yep.
Okay.
And this one's going to be for the pressure conversion cube.
Okay. Okay. Well, this will be interesting. I think
Cookie Chan says, you mean Gred light, green light, because, you know, every name for you has to start with G.
Because, of course it does. I'm nothing without the G.
I think that's what she's saying. Yes, you're nothing without the G.
You embody the essence of G. The G is nothing without you either.
Oh, come on. All right. Another pipe connection here.
There we got it. There we got it.
Now, how did you get this thing up there? Did you build platforms to get you up there?
Oh no. Oh no. I spent a lot of time building and destructing walls to get through there.
Did you really? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cookie Chan apologizes for her humor,
Oh,
or lack thereof.
why would she need to apologize for her humor?
Well, Garrett's not laughing, so obviously she did something wrong.
Oh. So Garrett got it quiet. Oh, okay.
Cookie Chan says,
Ain't nobody need to apologize for making a joke that didn't.
Since every name for Gandalf has to start with G. Red light, green light. Yeah, that's cool. All right, 169 followers. Do I hear 170? You know, it's just cool to see the numbers grow.
no, 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 no. Oh, gosh.
No, 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 no. No, no, no. What?
I linked the wrong belt. I have to undo it and empty the whole stinking belt because I did something dumb. You don't go there.
Well, thankfully, up this tower, you now have power poles, which mean that I can use the hover. which means since I can use the hover pack, my job is a whole lot easier than the job that you had to do, Robert. So thank you for your excellent efforts.
Sure. Knobs is heading out. He's about done for the day.
All right, Knobs. Thanks for joining us for a short time. Appreciate it.
Today's a tired stream. That's my conclusion. Today's just a tired stream.
Yeah. Why is that? Just because we're all tired, which is absolutely true.
Yeah.
We are all
Yeah, I
very
think that's
tired.
about it. I'm the tired stream because I'm tired.
Well, and you're a little bit challenged by the fact that you couldn't get something to work that you wanted very badly to be able to prove.
Or disprove, or whatever. And I just inconclusive tests are annoying.
Yes, they are. Very.
Oh, look at that, Dad. Take a look at Twitch.
Take a look at Twitch. Okay. And what am I seeing?
It says Sackle is gifting 5 subs.
Ooh. To Connor in Convenant. Prince or Orion 5, Pro Gamer Ireland, and Hannibal Z all got gifted a sub. So way cool. And Covenant says, thank you very much, Sacco. Okay. And Pro Gamer Island is first time chat. Thanks for the gifted sub. That is way cool. Thank you for chatting the first time too. That's what makes it all worthwhile and fun, is when everybody can get into enjoying one another's company. I need to check things out, see if I can go across. I sure can. I can go right there. Oh, that's going to be so nice. Just go right above the doorway there and straight across.
Perfect. Uh-oh.
Did you say perfect to me?
Yeah, isn't that what you were looking for? Aren't you happy?
I am happy with
Good.
it. Yeah.
Starby noticed that Cookie is not the top gifter anymore.
Uh-oh.
And Sackle's having to apologize for that.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You know, we could just have a gifting war. I'm not saying so because I'm prejudiced about the benefits, but we could have a gifting war. But don't do it if it's going to cost you more than you can afford, please.
Cookie says she's fine with that, so good. We were all very excited and happy about the success of our streaming week last week, getting us kind of launched on Twitch. And there were a lot of new faces in this last week, both on Twitch and on YouTube for it. So
Yes. And frankly, it was more than just a little exciting. I've never experienced something where I've had that kind of success before. So that made it even more cool. So if I put this hydrogen in a pipe right next to where the uranium waste is flying, will that make my hydrogen explode?
I don't think so, but I can't say I know.
Oh, wow. It says, I'm not sure what IMAO means. I can't remember.
LMAO, laughing.
Laughing my
Yeah.
something off. Okay. A gifting war. He says, I've seen that once. It was in rounds of 500 subs.
Oh,
That
that's
is
insane.
crazy. Oh, that is crazy. The monkey with drip. The monkey says, "What's up, Doc?"
Hey.
And we're trying to figure out how to build a what is it? Uranium waste factory.
Yep. Or a plutonium factory at this point.
Plutonium factory. Okay.
V Hex says we really need to have a consumption option for different parts. I really want to try and bite down some plutonium rods.
Okay, that's interesting. We do not have sealing supports for pipes, folks.
Really?
That's-
That seems like an oversight.
Yeah, that does seem like an oversight. In other words, I cannot get it to stick to the wall or to the ceiling, which means I have to bring it on supports up and over a few machines.
Can you use a wall anchor to attach to the ceiling?
I will try that next. A wall pipeline wall support.
Yeah. There we go.
My
It just-
astute friend, you've succeeded.
And Bobbleson says, just don't implode the hydrogen.
Just don't what?
Don't implode the hydrogen.
Okay. First time chat for Balvison. And that was his comment. Just don't implode the hydrogen. Okay. I feel like I need to automate iodine filters before I get into more nuclear. They do tend to go fast at that point. Yes, they do.
Well, okay, for me, it was fine until I had a whole bunch of uranium in my pocket.
What did you have it in your pocket for?
I like the way it makes my leg tingle, okay? No, there were some uranium nodules just sitting out there on the ground that I was cleaning up. And I cleaned up like 80% of it and put it away, and then forgot to put the last stack away. So I was just sitting there at maximum radiation for like 5 minutes, burned through 100 of them in my inventory.
Wow. Okay. Did you go create a bunch more?
Nah. Yes, I made another 50. So I guess I should go back and manufacture a bunch more, but
Okay. Well, one thing the wall support does not do is that it is at the full default height, so I can't pull it down from the roof farther. So I've got to somehow hit it from floor to that ceiling, and I'll see if I can do that.
okay.
But because I haven't tried it yet, I was trying everything else to try to. Oh, it did it! Look at that.
Now change it to horizontal vertical mode. Build mode.
Okay, let's see. With an R. Okay, that's build mode auto 2D, and R, that's noodle, and horizontal to vertical. Yeah, it's running into a bunch of stuff down there.
Okay.
I need it
Well-
to be diagonal.
Okay.
But that looks okay, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I don't think I can get through here though without. Yeah. Okie dokie. Which means basically I'm going to turn and go that way. I box myself into a place I cannot leave. Okay, I got myself in a Hotel California situation.
What?
I can get into it, but I can't get out of it.
Okay. I guess that's accurate.
Yeah.
You referenced the. You referenced it correctly.
Thank you for my, truth checker, error checker, music checker, whatever you call that. Yeah, so I'll just do a pipe here. Great.
Pipes actually have no direction. They are omnidirectional. In fact, pipes can flow backwards and forwards, and that's what causes sloshing. One of the many things I was fighting with today while trying to prove something which is non-existent, cannot figure out, cannot verify, cannot even theorize as to what the problem is.
Wow. See, that's a pretty deep problem when it gets to that far. That far. Now, what is it thinking that it's clipping? Sometimes it says that it's clipping things, and I think it's just fiction.
Oh, he says he knows that they have no direction, but the direction you pull the pipe dictates whether it goes horizontally or vertically first. And I think you're correct about that because that's the way it works for belts as well.
Okay.
When you're on the when you're trying to make like a some weird curves when you're what's it called? Using straight mode. So
Okay.
that would make sense, Sackle.
That's what happened to my extra. All right, now I should be able to go right along the wall there, and zoop right on over to there. I've got plenty of room to go right above that, to go parallel right to the edge where that other pipe is going through. So that's going to be cool. All right, Mr. Pipeline, come here. There, and attach there. And let's get it into a straight mode. Well, you can't do a straight mode there, huh?
Yeah, just don't anchor it so far to the right. Pull the anchor to the left a little bit.
I'm working on it.
Okay.
I'm working on it. Got too many people in the peanut gallery kibitzing.
You made a comment, and I was trying to help you resolve your issue. Goofus says he just added a human particle accelerator to the Discord.
A human particle accelerator.
I would like to see something.
Human particle accelerator. We are at 170 followers. Folks, we hit 170, not going to hear 180. 180 going once, going... That's right, we're not auctioning these things off, are we? Okay.
No.
I need a pipe hole.
I've gone to exactly, I think, one auction that had a guy patter like that. No, actually, I've been to several. Okay, when I was at the convention center, there were a bunch of auctions there, so I didn't really attend those, but I could listen in as I was working. They were so much fun to listen to.
Yeah, but they were. Okay.
Apparently, there's an actual like certification and a school you can go to, and they can teach you how to patter like that. It's so funny.
Oh, they don't just learn it by accident, huh?
Sometimes.
I suspect most of them just learn it by imitation.
Yeah, to a certain degree, I'm sure.
Yeah, although I believe that grease in the hands of the good old boys gets you in on the auctioneer circuit a little better. If that makes sense.
Makes a lot of sense.
All right, we have nitrogen coming to the floor here, Robert.
Excellent.
Excellent. Okay, so we got 4 well extractors pulling nitrogen in. You should have 480 coming into this pipe. And because it does not need pumps, it should be full 480, but it's not even full. So what have I done wrong? Or does it even show up as being full or not full? So they only show flow rate.
Yeah, there's nothing in it. Well, what does it say there at the bottom? Current amount in pipe?
Current amount in pipe is only 21.2.
Out of 21.2.
Okay.
So it's full. There's no flow rate because it doesn't have a destination. right?
Okay, that's fine. It's
Yep.
just that up here in the window, it didn't show that it was full.
It's
Unless it's just gray gas.
I guess it's because it's gray gas. That would be my.
Yeah, okay. We'll just assume that we've got it good until we're proven otherwise. Okay?
Yeah, Alex confirms that is the color of full.
Okay. Very cool. Next.
Goofus says he's going to get on Twitch for the first time ever, so you can follow us there. Awesome.
Awesome. Yes. That
Thank
is
you.
very awesome.
Okay, I was gonna keep this a secret, but this is too cool not to share.
You made
Okay.
batteries again?
I built something at the Giga factory
Okay.
for when we all just need to take a break.
Oh, did you build some fireworks? A fireworks display?
I built a break room.
You built a breaker?
Break room.
Break room.
Oh, break room. Well, you have to have that. I mean, there's going to be a lot of executives that have to run that place, you know. I'm going to have to clone myself like 20 times over just to manage everything. So, yes, I've got to have a good, robust break room. So, thank you, Garrett.
20 times.
You're not going to be allowed to
Doc.
go in it, but, you know, thank you for making it for me.
This is
No,
why I should have
no.
kept it secret.
Doc,
This is why I should have kept it secret.
Doc, somebody has to empty the trash can. You can come in. It's fine.
Oh, that's right. Somebody has to empty the trash can. We can allow that.
Is it? You want to go over there and take a look at it, Garrett? Or Dad?
I don't know if I'm probably going to be,
In trouble now?
yeah, kicked out. Probably have to respawn at the hub and travel all the way out here if I go out there now. Ah,
I won't try to hurt you.
oh, but you'll do it by accident?
I never said that. Don't put words in my mouth, Dad. Even if they're true.
Even if they're true.
Icy Knight is here. Says good evening, Doc and Sons.
Good evening. Yes, it is evening. Almost. Yes, is it evening now? 4:55?
Yeah.
Almost. We're getting there.
At least us here in the central U.S.
Okay. If I want to get rid of fog, it's RDOT.
R.Fog 0. And Goofus de Loofus just followed on Twitch.
Goofus de Loofus.
That's a great name.
All right. We're up to 174 followers, 19 viewers, and 47 subscribers. That would be great if we got up to 50 today. That would give us kind of our 10 each day. That would be great. Okay. Okay, so what am I doing here? I'm headed out to the Giga factory.
Yep.
And that is right over there. So I'm going to plant myself down here and change packs.
Good.
I love these huge trees in this biome.
Doc, take a look at Twitch again.
Look at what?
Look at Twitch again.
I'm looking at Twitch again. 52 subscribers. We have done hit 50. Who gifted 5 of them?
This time was Mantrid.
All
Another
right.
5 to Yellow 82, Ilpo 31, Epic, Guillermo, and David Olo.
Fantastic.
Awesome.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. And this is a geyser, huh? Okay.
And previously, Mantrid said, for the Severance fans in chat, we all know what the break room is. I've been thinking about watching Severance. Is it worth it? I think there's a new season that just came out.
Oh, that's a show.
Yes. It has some famous actor in it that I saw. I'm like, oh, I should watch that. I like that actor. And now I can't remember what actor it was. So
Meaning you haven't been there yet
I
to
haven't,
watch it.
I haven't watched it yet.
All right, I'm getting your way there, Garrett. I'm just walking on the ground in this beautiful biome with these huge trees. I love this biome. Is this the northern forest? This isn't the northern forest.
No, it's very similar to though.
Yeah, because we committed to do our next playthrough in the northern forest.
Thunderbolt Play
All right.
says good evening, Doc, and that's his first chat.
All right, first chat too. And Epic3127, thanks for the sub. That's his first chat. Way cool.
Yep, and like I've said before, we will be rolling out the proper notifications and stuff on Twitch and give you guys some free toys, some toys to play with when you.
Yeah, I just have to keep on. I have to slow down on giving Robert so many videos to edit and put together and stuff.
We say that, but then we also decided that hey, we're having a fun with Civilization 6. So when Civ 7 comes out, we should do some videos on that. So we just added it to the schedule.
Yeah, just add it to the schedule.
Hey Garrett, you want to edit some videos?
No.
Oh.
No, he's got homework to do.
Ed Sackle says, I keep forgetting you're in the non-aggressive setting.
I'm waiting for those animals to attack me, huh?
Yeah.
All right, there's our Gigafactory. We're almost there.
Nice.
Passing by all these mines we haven't used yet. Iron mine, a copper mine, all kinds of things.
Garrett doesn't want to get fired, says Icy Knight.
Nope, I'd rather not. This is my red money.
At least part of it.
Okay, Doc, I can't find
You want to see what a spider looks like close up and personal?
Cooling systems. There it is.
Yep. They sure are skittery when they die. Come on, there it is. See if I can nurse this up high enough to get up.
Spirit 78 says the only good spider is unalive.
Unalive. Okay. All right. Whoa.
That's that modern YouTube speak.
Modern YouTube speak is an unalive. Kind of like undead.
Yeah, but the word dead gets censored sometimes, so you say unalive, but yeah. There are other worse words that are also something to do with unalive.
So those who have not seen the Gigafactory yet, Garrett has been working on getting our floors set up so that we can move in. We have not moved into our Gigafactory yet. We're still trying to get enough power, first off, so we can afford all these lights. As you can see, it's very good lighting here. The next thing is so that we can afford to build the bigger machines.
Sackle, I'm surprised you jumped there. He says, I haven't seen this. Reminds me of a well-lit Moria.
A well-lit what?
Moria. The Mines of Moria.
Mines of Moria. Okay.
I was going to say back rooms, but I see the connection.
Okay. And so you can see some of the beginnings of the second floor on up. We don't have a wall out that direction quite yet. But where is the break room, Rob? Garrett?
Go to F1.
Go to F1.
Yeah, the columns just kind of fading off in the distance. I see that.
Okay, do I need to go down to the first floor? F1?
Yes. 1F1.
Okay. So Garrett is also putting together a grid pattern that is labeling each one of the things so that we can be able to... so you can see that this is 1A2. So it's the second row, right? Is that 2 is the row out here? Where's 1? Where would be A1? A3.
1 should be the
It should be this way.
north of the building. The north.
Oh,
Okay.
I went the
And
wrong direction.
F goes out this direction too. So 1A1. If I continue that way, it'll get to 1F1.
Yeah, east west is the letter. North south is the final number. And up down is the first number.
This is supposedly faster than just running.
Yeah, but you have to land crouch. You can't hit the ground. You can't hit, yeah, you have to be holding crouch before you hit the ground. And then jump out of it.
E and then F. Okay, I'm at 1F1. And the break room is nothing.
Check the walls.
Ooh. Well, why would that be?
Interesting window here. No door here.
I hear you guys.
Okay, you hear me, but you don't see us?
No. Somebody just came in.
Yep.
Hey, Robert.
How do you get in there?
So,
You have
okay,
to
okay, I
kind
see.
of go through that triangle.
Interesting.
Well, I looked in the triangle.
Ooh, okay, it's very dark in here. With Luminon, I can barely see anything.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Look at those couches,
I-
golden couches. Look at this.
And conference tables and pretty cool. Pretty cool. And what is the that's a big 4K screen so that we can watch the football games, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or have big conferences with everybody around the globe.
Those would be way too bright. I think you'd have to use just low emission wall panels.
Probably.
This is cool, Garrett.
Thackle says it shows up well on screen. Yes, I have mine on moody or on the darkest setting possible. Doc has his on the brightest setting possible, even though they both
Have you
Both use them,
guys seen this over here?
Oh, it's a 3D printer set up or something?
that's definitely it. It's a
So what is it, Garrett?
It's a kitchen.
Oh,
It's a kitchenette for the break
you're
room.
yelling at me, Garrett.
I love the big conference table.
And the hood vent up here and everything.
Those are some good sized couches. Very nice, Garrett. This is well made.
This is way cool.
Oh, that's the wait. What are those, Garrett? Oh, nice.
Frame pillars that I embedded in to make it look like there were door handles.
Nice.
I also got a small metal pillar for the cook plate over here,
Uh-huh.
and then another frame pillar for something like a sink.
Okay.
Thackle says, this is like a child showing his parents a drawing and they have to guess what it is.
All right. Well, this is way cool. It really is.
Somebody's banned. Somebody's banned.
Not Cookie Chan, because she says she's impressed. She says she's
So-
proud of you.
What is the idea of this, though?
Thank you, Cookie Chan.
What is the idea of this triangular opening to get in?
Well, you see how hard it was for you to find the place.
Oh, you don't want employees to find it.
This was I was too proud of it, and I ended up showing you guys. But this was supposed to be my little secret hideout
Oh, okay.
inside the mega base.
Okay. Well, this is way cool. This is way cool.
Nicely done, Garrett.
Yep. Oscar Fry says, so when you're done playing Satisfactory, playing a factory worker, why not join me on EVE Online and be a real tycoon man? Leave it to Oscar.
He's been chilling for that one for a while.
Yeah, he has.
To be honest, I think, Doc, I think someday you'll eventually play Eve Online.
You think so?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, and we've got some vehicles out here.
Yes, Starby, Garrett is very quiet. I think what we can do, Doc, is we can get Discord on the stream PC, and we'll get it on a different account, and have it join our Discord,
Very good.
and let that moderate the sound.
Very, very good. That will work. Okay, so we have a tractor out here. Actually, we have is it a truck that's the bigger one, or the tractor that's the bigger one? I think it's the truck that's the bigger one. So
Yeah. Sackle does amend his comment. He says he didn't say it wasn't cool. He just said it sounded like a kid showing off his drawing to a parent.
Yep. All right. So the column numbering and such is 1 for the floor, D for the column one direction, and 3 for the column another direction. So have you got all the way to the end always, so that you know that we've got enough letters in the alphabet? Okay, Garrett's gone dark, not gone silent.
Sorry, what?
Have you verified that we've got enough letters in the alphabet and or numbers that we can use for all the columns and rows on a single floor?
Oh yeah. Oh
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
No, it's only 6 sections long. It's a 6x6 square.
Fantastic. Okay, good. 6x6 does it really well. So we can have 36 different factories on these floors. 36 different modular factories we're expecting on these floors. And that will be just the cat's meow when it's all done.
The cat's meow.
Yeah. Meaning way cool.
Yes, yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know.
What are you mocking me? I'm participating in conversation. Okay?
Yes, you are. I should be more forgiving for your lack of, or just for your lack. Period. Okay. Okay.
I'm hurt.
I'm sorry. I've got band-aids after the live stream is over that we can take and bandage up your heat wounds. Okay, with me on the next 14th. Okay. I would like it if you played it with me on the next 14th, since that's my birthday. Oscar, I would love to, but I've already scheduled to get a new shoulder on that day.
And you're not married, because it's February 14th, and he kind of does that stuff with his wife. You know, just kind of a reserved day.
Well,
only his wife and his shoulder get that kind of attention on February 14th. Okay?
I guess. Yeah, I guess that's the case. Okay, so do I want to go back? Robert, I guess we need to go back to our nuclear plant.
I'm already here.
Okay.
Here in the
Alright.
slowpoke.
Very good break room spirit, 78 says. Just me, or is Garrett really quiet? Starby wants to hear you.
Why?
You can't hear me?
Well, he says that you're quiet. And like I said, we're already thinking what we'll try to do on the next live stream to make that better. Okay?
Oh, okay. This is going to make the particle accelerators making plutonium pellets.
All right. And I can't use this cannon to get me there, because that'll shoot me too far, won't it, Robert?
No, you can. Yeah, Sackle says we can hear him. He's just quiet.
Okay. So,
okay. Can I help direct you a little with the directions of how to move when you're midair?
sure, please.
So, the arrow keys help to move you around when you're midair.
Right.
Okay. And the arrow keys are dependent
That's the
on...
WASD, right?
Yes. Sorry, I should say WASD. WASD functions based on what direction you're looking. So if you point towards, when you get up in the air and you look at the uranium factory, uranium power plant, and press forward, you'll slowly start to go that direction. Okay. Also, for some crazy reason, shift also works. Okay?
And shift is your jump key, right?
No, space is your jump key.
Okay, shift is which key? What? So I have to get my fingers off the WASD over to the shift key on my keyboard. Or is it somewhere on my...
I think it's somewhere on your gamepad. I just don't know which key it is on your gamepad.
Okay. Is it the crouch? Same as a crouch key?
No, crouch is C by default. What else is shift used for in game, guys?
But the shift does what for you? Slows you down?
No.
Okay.
Oh, shift is the run button. Yeah, okay, so you've already altered your direction quite nicely. And don't press the jump button or the space at all until you're near the end to prevent you from dying. Okay, so start tapping space a little bit because you're coming in a bit low. Yeah, there you go. Now turn around and hold space right now to slow down. There you go.
Did it.
You got there.
I did it.
There you go.
All right.
You just regain some health before you do it again.
All right. Okay, so you got some particle accelerators out here.
Yep.
All right, I'll let that other half health come up naturally. Okay, so we've got I've got the sulfuric acid here. No, I've got the nitrogen here. Do we have... Okay, we don't have to get any more water because it's going to come from the blender. Can you scoot the text file a little bit to the left so I can see it to the right? On the right. Okay. So I don't need to bring up any more water here. Actually, yes, I do. I need one more water coming up from below. Okay. Or do we already get the water? I think we already got
that.
Yeah, I think that's the pipe right here.
Yeah.
So the pipe water's here, and then we need a constructor making iron plate. And we only need one of those, huh? So where would you like me to place the one constructor? Do you need it for an input for the particle accelerator, or have you even built the machine?
So I'm starting from the top going down. You're starting at the bottom that's going up.
Mm-hmm.
So no, you're making the two blenders that are making nitric acid, right?
And one of the inputs is going to be iron plate, another input water, and another input nitrogen gas.
Yeah.
Okay. So I can go ahead and place the two blenders, and then I can put the... okay, very good.
And Shano just woke up. Hello, hello. Good morning.
Good morning to you.
He just woke up as the sun's setting for us.
That is way cool. We now have 175 followers, folks. Do we hear 180? That would be nice. 180. Keep growing as we stream more. Blender is where? Blender. Okay, am I blind? I'm not seeing it. Converter particle accelerator.
Top right.
There it is.
Yeah, this really is just a big experiment to see if Doc can be one of those guys who can hybrid stream and make videos, or if he needs to go back to mostly just making videos. He enjoys streaming so much, it's annoying.
Okay, I love streaming so much, it's annoying.
But if you guys
I love annoying
want
Robert.
him to stream, if you guys want to stream, just help us continue to grow.
Yep. Because, I would, just like to do this if I could. All right, so input into this is one constructor making iron plate, which means I've got to go search for a iron mine out here. Okay, time. Okay, iron is probably the top one here, okay. And there should be a ton of iron. Mine's really close. 788, 992. So 788 going in that direction. What is this? Aha. This drop pod out here needs turbo motors. That's why it didn't get repaired. Let's see if I have turbo motors.
Because turbo motors stink.
Although they've got 250 of them in the dimensional depot.
Nice.
So I can repair this now. And pull the handle. And I've got another hard drive there, folks.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
By the way, Doc, have we told them about our plans when it comes to Civ 7?
I don't think we mentioned it on this particular live stream. Guess what? There were turbo motors sitting there, and I could have picked up, and that's crazy. What we're doing is Civ 7 is coming out, and Civ 7 comes out right at the beginning of February. And so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and purchase the pre-release one. So all you guys don't have to if you don't want to spend the extra, $30 or so. We're going to buy the pre-release version so that we can be streaming and showing you what it's all about. You can make your decision whether you really want to purchase it or not. It's looking like it's a significant upgrade in look and feel, especially, which is something I gripe about a lot. It's hard to make something as nice as Satisfactory, and when my full-time gaming basically started, I started with this. It's gorgeous. So playing something that's kind of two-dimensional was kind of, not so fun, especially like Factorio was just two-dimensional. I just didn't enjoy playing it because the aesthetics weren't there. Anyway, it appears as though they've gone three-dimensional a lot in Civ 7. And because they've gone three-dimensional, it looks like it's going to be significantly better to play. If I could relate it to something, it's a lot like the old ancient.
Oh, you're talking about Age of Empires?
Age of Empires, yes. A lot like the old Age of Empires.
Has the level of detail where you can zoom in that far, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to play it for the first 5 days. We're going to go ahead and stream those first 5 days so that all of you can see what it's like. And we're going to call the information that we can, put out tips as to the new things that are involved with it, and let you make your decisions. So that'll be beginning of February. What date? Do we have dates on that, Robert?
So we will be streaming on Friday the 6th, Saturday the 7th, and then Monday and I believe Tuesday is the final release date, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, and we will skip Sunday because the Lord is due his one day. So I just don't stream on that day. So we'll skip Sunday, but we'll definitely have a short coming out that day that we'll edit prior to that. So you'll see a tip from me, but you'll see Friday, Saturday, Monday, and Tuesday right up until the release, and we'll be streaming those days and getting everything ready for you to see. Okay, so that's what about 8-bit games like Minecraft?
Garrett,
That's not a true 8-bit game.
Okay.
That's not an 8-bit game.
Okay. It's very blocky.
we really had to convince Doc to play Minecraft. And specifically because of the graphics, right?
Yep.
But Doc just needs to find a 8-bit game that he can fall in love with.
I think I found my mine. Look at that. Right here where I have power and everything. It's an impure node.
I'm sorry, did you just go for iron?
Yes, iron.
We're stealing that.
Okay, fine. Then why does it say one constructor making iron plate and that's not blue?
Because we haven't built the constructor. We stole the ingots, we didn't.
See, now I got to figure out how to get back up there. Man, Robert. Aren't you glad I built this wonderful hypertube to get back up there?
Go for it. Sounds awesome.
It is awesome.
So Always Incoherent, who I think he just changed his name, says, is it bad that right after coal generators, I set up a pulse obelisk factory?
No, not bad at all. Gotta have fun, you know?
And of course, as everybody agrees, that is the best way to clear brush.
Best way to what?
Clear brush.
Chainsaws work pretty well too. And you can actually pluck them out with just your hands. You don't have to waste an obelisk. Anyway, we'll let you do what you're gonna do. All right, I'm getting back in the factory now that I took that unneeded trip because it wasn't blue.
Because it shouldn't be blue, because it's not done yet.
I will go done it.
Oh, gosh.
So I'm going to take it from here, where it's coming in. Just put a splitter on this. Yes, Robert, I will put a splitter on it.
Good.
Since you're not going to answer me.
I'm trying to do my own thing here.
That's not allowed.
Okay, Cookie Chan says I'm not feeling very well, so she's gonna go for tonight.
All right, well get some rest and enjoy the day.
Spencer says that Terraria might be fun for Doc. I like Terraria. It's a fun game.
And in fact, we had decided to borrow it, and I had already gotten the conveyor all the way over here to where I needed it.
Yep.
And he just casually says, yep. He lets me run all over the map. And then he just says, yep.
I'm not your babysitter, Dad.
Man.
He
gets away with it by, Abel didn't get away with that either. Am I my brother's keeper?
So Turt plays. Can we start a petition for you to stream in?
That's Kane.
What?
That's Kane.
Oh, Kane said that about Abel, right?
About Abel, yes.
Man, I've got to go back to my studying again. Obviously, I've slipped.
Mm-hmm.
And again, I only know that because Kane shows up surprisingly often in fantasy novels.
Yup.
Really? I didn't know that.
He's the first betrayer, he's the first time we really hear about sin, and a true condemnation and whatever else. There's all sorts of fantasy lore about him.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to try for a third time. The Turk Play says, can we start a petition for you to start streaming in 60 FPS?
I would love to. We need to petition Starlink to provide better throughput in our supposedly broadband connection so that we are capable of streaming in 60 frames per second.
Yeah.
Because that's the only thing holding us back. Literally the only thing holding us back. I'm not going to be able to get in there.
All of our episodes are made in 60 FPS, but unfortunately when we stream, we got to be at 30. For now.
Yep, for now.
Okay, why did I kill myself and come back to base?
You didn't tell me before you did it, see? You didn't let me be your keeper.
Oh, I'm sorry. I guess I'm going to fly back out there so I can remember why I came back.
Yeah, you went through too many doors, right?
Yep.
All righty. Let's get a
Oh, that's right. I'm setting up the drone factory over here. We have a lot of drone ports on this side, Doc.
On the Mega Factory?
Yeah.
We sure do. That we sure
Port
do.
name not used. Well, we're going to turn that port name not used into port name pressure conversion cube.
The break new room now has a 6 set of speakers.
Ah, a sick set, huh? Meaning not healthy?
Meaning completely and totally awesome.
Okay.
I mean, that's not even particularly new slang.
No, it's not.
It's
just
slang that's been around for a
I
while.
just detest that kind of slang that when they actually say something opposite of what they mean, and you have to, decipher that from all the other things being said, So, anyway.
Okay, Boomer.
Yes, Boomer. Yep. That's me. Okay.
We love
Thankfully. Okay, I need water and okay, so I've got water coming and I need the nitrogen. Okay, good. So I'll do the nitrogen. What is this other?
What?
I'm just wondering what this pipe is full of.
There's a pipe of sulfuric acid that we put up.
Okay, so that's not for me. I don't need the sulfuric acid for my thing.
You need that in the blenders making non-fissile uranium in a few steps.
Yeah, but okay. This is going to create a logistical issue. Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. I can turn it up and over that direction.
Crazy Glue says, I'm surprised you stream it all on Starlink.
Well, yeah, I just wish that we had an alternative. Okay, Starlink is the best that we have available. So that's basically what's happening.
Yeah.
Okay, come on. Okay, it needs to come to there. And I am bringing in water from the other side and this from there. Okay, I'm going to bring... Is this Starlink? Starlink is the thing Elon Musk has made.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's his baby. Starlink is a subsidiary of the space company.
SpaceX.
SpaceX.
Yep.
So yeah.
Yeah, he has over, I think it's 3,000 satellites right now in orbit. I think that's the number.
And it's just a matter of more satellite density over our area that'll allow us to do more.
Yep. When there's a satellite in range, it's great. When there isn't a satellite in range, we just choke. So,
Yep. And so far, we're doing pretty good. So much for priority access, Robert.
yep. We, when we notice problems, we decided, hey, you know what? We'll go from paying our normal bill to paying double that for priority access. We weren't sure if it was going to make a difference, but we let it run for the month. Didn't realize we went over our priority by like more double. So we paid like 4 times our normal monthly bill in December.
No, we weren't laughing.
No, we were not. We were very
Yeah, so instead of paying $250, we paid $618.
or instead of spending $120, which was our normal non-priority bill. And guess what? We are streaming on non-priority right now with no problems, which means we never had to spend any extra money on it at all.
In other words, it didn't create enough of a difference to...
Yeah.
Anyway,
Oh,
so they got 2 months of our extra money, so...
is it expensive? If you don't buy priority, it's actually a really good deal. But we were trying to improve things. Luckily, we found Restream, which has been almost perfect for us. It's been able to keep the consistency to keep us from disconnecting like we used to.
Yeah.
So, we still do a little bit, but not nearly as bad as...
Yeah, occasionally, like right now, YouTube is complaining. It says that you might be experiencing buffering at the moment.
Yeah.
But that's our first time today that that there's been a problem.
250 just for internet. That's with the priority line. It's 120 normally.
Mm-hmm.
Which still isn't great, but I mean, we're
But
talking about satellite.
Priority ends at 1 terabyte. And when I decide to live stream, it gobbles up that priority pretty quickly. And then you have to pay extra when you go over the 1 terabyte, or you pay $500 to go to 2 terabytes. And we're finding that, it's during the day, we never have a problem. Rarely ever have a problem. During nighttime is when we start seeing problems. And it's 5:30, so yeah, we would almost expect to see some problems start popping up now.
Yep. And if we want to stream to the more American audience, we kind of have to stream later on. Our morning streams, basically.
Okay.
Our morning streams are almost exclusively Europeans and people at work.
And people at work. Yeah, that's too funny. I like the people at work aspect of it.
Yeah, it's actually a lot of fun chatting with people who are just hanging out,
Yeah.
Not expecting that super high speed Call of Duty gameplay. Okay. The drone is set. I think it will work. Crazy says, look into AV1 streaming. Should be able to reduce the bitrate without losing quality. I will take a look at that.
AV1 instead of what do we use now?
AV1 is just a different encoding.
Yeah, I understand that, but what do we do now?
I think it's just set to the default MP4.
Okay.
MP4 has its advantages, specifically because I can embed extra data into it. Like we have a command that whenever something happens in the stream that I want to save for later, I can hit a button and it embeds into the MP4 file a marker that I can see my editing software. And you can't do that except for an MP4. And Starby streams mostly for US as well. So that takes a lot of my energy, though, since I'm EU. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
I feel the worst for the Aussies.
Why is that?
I watched a number of Aussies, and basically I have to just invert their calendars if they want to stream and have a good audience, good-sized audience. Just stream in the middle of the night.
Oh, totally invert their calendars. Okay.
Yeah. And that's pretty rough.
Yeah, that would be. All right, I've got water coming. I've got hydrogen coming. I've got to get the the iron coming. Water, water, iron, and nitrogen.
Okay, so those are the 2 that are going to make nitric acid right there.
Yes.
And the 4 will make non-fissile uranium.
Yep.
Cool.
Now, part of the challenge is that we've got to deal with the water. Okay. So we've got to underclock the... Okay, we got to go underclock the one so that it's underclocked right at 0.42 so that we don't shut down the uranium blenders because they can't get rid of their water. Right?
Yes. So yeah, we have to create that loop back into the water here. Crazy Glue says, if you're working on H.264, you can go down to like a third or a quarter of the bit rate. That would actually be amazingly good if that works for us. I can't remember exactly what encoding, if it's 264 or H.265. It's likely 264 because OBS, they've been working on getting a custom MP4 wrapper, I think it's called, including additional data. So
Yeah, I thought it was 264 when I've seen you setting it up.
yeah.
Okay, so this one is creating
Goofus is highlighting all of his messages. Human particle accelerator.
Okay, no, this one's creating nitric acid. You need iron plate to make nitric acid? Okay. Okay, it's got it.
Okay, which means these iron ingots need to be swapped out for iron plates.
Oh. Lee. Dum da dum dum. I got I don't know what. I mean, it's just a lack, flat out, just a lack of sleep, literally. Because for some reason, this particular injury, when I sleep at night, it, oh, you're making the, no, you're making the next row of, so I'm making a constructor. Boy, that constructor looks small in comparison to everything else. I'm a little dwarf.
Yep. Spencer's heading out. Says be back later.
Alrighty.
See you around.
Yep. See you when you get back. I'm a little deep, but short and stout. Okay, so it's coming in. It's got to go out.
Echo here it says, me too, Doc, me too. We're all just little teapots.
Oh, gee. Did I really do that? There we go.
Shano says, once you have VIP slots unlocked, and this is, I'm guessing, on Twitch, Cookie Channel should become a VIP immediately. So VIP badge is a special privilege badge. For example, you can stop all links from anybody except for by VIP and mods, who can post links once you get a bot for that.
Okay, so it's
Okay.
kind of like a members only thing.
Yeah, like a
Like we
members
do
only
in
thing or a moderator thing, yeah. Okay, cool.
And I'm at 128.
Crazy.
What happened?
What?
Okay, this is too weird.
Crazy Glue has a question for you.
He does. Okay. Crazy glue. Okay.
When you get into the late game, do you demolish your starter factory?
Did we? And we did not. Even in my playthrough on playthrough 8, I hate waste. Oh, it would destroy me to try to dismantle a previous one. Although we do plan on this build to move everything we've done in our what we're calling our mega factory to the giga factory, to the bigger one. So stay tuned. I think we're probably going to end up demolishing that other one and moving all of the stuff. So wait, stay tuned. We'll see what we actually do.
Haven't figured that one out yet entirely. Okay, Doc, is this pipe way back here just water?
It is just linked to that water pipe there, and yep, that is the water pipe coming in. Yes. All right. Power, power, power. There it is. Okay, I've got power there, and here I want to make... And I want to make iron plate here. Okay, so what happens now is we start making iron
Now
plates.
loose background. Nice. Okay,
Yeah.
now you're actually making nitric acid.
We are making nitric acid, folks. And since we have 2 of them, we're making it 60 per minute, and I trust that's how many we need. So we are making nitric acid. Now, we need raw quartz to make silica. How many per minute of the plates do we need? We need 10 per minute on the plates, and constructors making 20 per minute. How much better can you be than one of them to make what is required for 2 blenders?
Yep.
That's cool. Okay, the water is completely full. And yeah, we've got it going. 100%. Everything is filling up. All right, we need silica. Do we have any alternate recipe for silica?
Oh.
Oh. What's going on?
This nitrogen gas you pulled in here.
Uh-huh.
I have to wrap around the nitrogen gas to feed the next.
You have to wrap the nitrogen gas around something?
I have to wrap the sulfuric acid around that nitrogen gas that you made.
That is true. And what I was thinking is you could just take it and go straight up the wall and then to the right.
Okay.
And you should be able to do that elegantly enough for Cookie's likings.
We'll see.
We'll see. Okay, I'm gonna go find quartz. I just hope it's not too far away.
Yep.
Already claimed that one. Already claimed that one. Oof, they keep getting farther and farther away. We've got a quartz mine that's only 628 meters away. What's the chances? Wait a minute. Didn't we have to make silica for the other side of the wall? On the other side of the wall?
I don't think so. We made concrete. Oh my gosh, I'm specifically working with the uranium waste, and so I keep on getting a couple extra barrels in my bags.
Ooh.
Just walking around with hot rocks in my pocket.
Well, so you need to go to the roof and dump them out,
Yeah.
but that takes time. Do you need to make a hypertube or something where you're currently working so you can get up there quickly?
No, I get there fast enough. It's more just remembering to go do it every time, you know?
Yeah. Okay. Please remember to go do it.
Yep.
All right.
Nicely done. Nicely done.
Quartz. I want to find this quartz mine.
Okay, so you're doing the quartz. I just need to get the nitric acid hooked up as an export from what your other two blenders.
Okay.
That's the only thing these things make, right? Yeah, just nitric acid. Perfect.
I neglected to change packs before jumping off,
Oh,
and so luckily I was at full health.
you experienced gravity.
I experienced gravity, and gravity won.
That's usually what happens.
Yep. Okay, I've got a quartz mine just outside the door. If we have to, I mean, it's not taking 100%. If we have to, we can overclock either one of these mines and make sure there's plenty for us to use.
Yep.
So, I'm just gotta eat some nuts quickly here.
Cannibalism.
I'm eating some nuts, not people.
That's what I heard. That was one of the common jokes when I was a kid.
Uh-huh. That what?
Well, we used to, as we were driving to our grandpa's house, which we would do on occasion. It was a nice long trip. We always drove near the nut factory. And every time we did, it was like, oh, look, there's your relatives. Ha ha. Same
Yep.
joke every time.
Yeah.
Oh, Dad, so nutty. Haha.
Yep. Dad is so nutty.
More like Dad's the one we're allowed to tease.
Yep. All right. Okay. So the big question.
Okay, the nitric acid is now flowing.
Way cool.
And the blender's making non-fissile uranium now has nitric acid and uranium waste. You're getting the silica, and I'll go hook up the sulfuric acid. Nice.
And then we develop our sink, and then we've cooled off the area.
Awesome.
And it's a miner Mark II. So we can just upgrade the miners over here. Probably just have enough. Did you hear me?
I did. Alex, yes, the power plant is working. So we're getting power. It's still fluctuating a lot, so I think there's an issue with the water lines I put in. Not quite delivering enough water. There's something going on there. But otherwise, yes, the power plant is working. We're just dealing with the plutonium waste now. Or with the uranium waste turning it into plutonium.
We have trees in our base.
We do.
Not really. They just haven't disappeared for me.
Say something about treason. Huh?
We have trees in our base.
Treason. Welcome says, I'm here to remind Star that it is 1 a.m. and we have to wake up in about 5 hours. And Star says, oops. Good night to you both.
For coming and watching for a bit. Appreciate that.
Shano did note another good mod. He says, there's a mod called an item dispenser that dispenses a stack of an item into your inventory on a built-in conveyor. Handy because I can just run up and grab the item I want instead of having to access the inventory each time.
Interesting.
That's cool.
That sounds like it's a make life better type of mod.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Are you saying it needs to go on the list?
I think it should be going on the list at least for consideration.
Thank you, Shano. Appreciate it. Shano's just going to put it in the Discord, make it easy for us.
Okay.
Cool, cool. Okay. Nice. That's gonna work.
But yeah.
I'll show you as soon as you get back here, okay?
Okay. I am just working on getting a getting the conveyor up the cliff,
Okay.
which is going to have to take the same path as 3 other items that we brought up the cliff, like the cement and the copper ingots and things like that. So what am I not?
Volocrum says, I hear dice from the back. Starby says, that's so mean, I'm getting in bed. Volocrum responds, I caught you playing your dice games.
Jesse Luke's MK6. So pretty. I like to rebuild my whole world with it. Yeah, Jesse says.
Agreed.
And Alex Hinojosa? Okay. Do you guys have power plant working? Oh, you already answered those questions. Okay.
Yep.
Very good. We have 52 subscribers, 176 followers. Boy, if you haven't decided to follow us yet, we're trying to build. We could get up to 180 today if we worked hard at it. I hope you will. I hope you will do that for us. Hope you will help us do that. All right. Oh, come on. Keep on forgetting what keys I want to use. Okay, that went and did it. It has to attach to something. Okay.
That's not going to be pretty. Darn it.
Can't have it not be pretty, huh?
Well, Cookie Chan went to bed, so we're okay, but...
She'll be back.
She'll be back, and then she'll see it. Then she'll demand.
She'll let you know.
Yeah.
She'll let you know.
Look, guys. Sometimes we have to just know when to say...
When to say, stop it.
She's only like this because she cares, Robert.
Bolocrum says, if you miss Cookie, I can also judge you for you. Oh, wonderful. Thanks. No, that's okay. I'm fine. You know, I used to not care how things looked until suddenly somebody showed that they actually look pretty awesome when they look good. That sounded really dumb.
Yeah.
Huh. Channel sent the mod, as well as an optional mod that allows for Lua scripting. Interesting.
Optional mod that allows for what?
Lua scripting.
What's that?
It's a particular kind of scripting language. All I know is a lot of mods use Lua script. That's all I know about Lua. I've never used it, but if you can actually write scripts in games, that'd be cool. Volocrum says, what are you trying to make them do? Program ballistic missiles? Hmm? Interesting.
I don't think we're into ballistics quite yet.
Well, I mean, we could be. Okay, Doc, the blenders need only silica.
Yep. I'm working on it.
Okay, well, that part's done.
Trying to get a hitbox here so I can move this conveyor your direction.
Are you making the silica down there, or do you only have the quartz down there?
I'm only bringing up the quartz.
Cool. Then I will get the constructor set up for the silica.
Please do. Okay, where would be the most effective way? I should probably just bring it up. I'll just bring it around the side of the building. And now that I'm up here, I could probably switch to hover.
As Shannon says, I was going to post a mod that adds in grappling hooks, but nah, I don't want Robert being Spider-Man. I don't know, using grappling hooks to launch yourself in the air, right, to like take over the jetpack, that sounds like fun.
You know, I do have a serious question about that. Why doesn't Spider-Man just snag a jetpack from Tony Stark? Like,
Good question.
I'm sure the web's useful and all, but it's not a good means of transportation.
Yeah, I mean, they kind of touched on that a little bit in the new Spider-Man series of him getting a suit from Tony Stark, right?
Did they?
Well, he got a special suit from Stark, at least. That could,
Yeah.
like, reform itself and everything, so... I mean...
All right. Where in particular do you need the quartz crystals?
And the same corner that you're building everything else, all of your...
Because so create a port where you would like it to come in. I'll hit. Perfect. Good. There it is.
Volocrum says, it's all fun and games until your hook don't stick. And he already has his hands occupied.
All right, it's coming in the port.
I mean, the fact that they even have Spider-Man in the Avengers world is a bit... He's a bit outdone by the likes of Thor, so...
Way cool. Look how efficient that is when you were able to tell me which one to put it in.
Mm-hmm.
Which port to put it in.
Okay.
And good. We're bringing in more than we need.
And we are now making non-fissile uranium.
Oh, we are?
It's already there.
Very cool.
Which means as soon as this sends out its first batch, it's about to. We'll see it rip across the way over here, and the particle accelerator should fire up.
There it comes. There it comes, and there it goes. We should see these things fire up. Unless they didn't quite get enough.
No, they need 100 each. 100
Okay.
per minute. So
Obviously, these are batch processing, and because they started up all at the same time, and they're getting their batch finished all at the same time.
right.
Okay. And as soon as those start producing it, you already have the sink over there to. Yeah, I see. There's a
Yup.
sink in the back. Then we can just make one more floor here and label this one uranium waste processing.
Yeah. And then when we go to the next section, we can call the next one, plutonium waste processing, and there we go.
Yep. First one's starting up. Second one's starting up.
Nice.
Okay. Watching the power usage.
We'll get to the point where it doesn't matter how much power we create. We will never have enough.
That's about it.
Okay, particle accelerators are about finished.
With the first batch, right?
Yep, first batch just finished.
Yep, it did. Just
Look at
finished.
all that. What? Did it not distribute? Oh, this last one. Oh my gosh. Okay, I missed a splitter here.
Okay. Okay. Second batch.
Okay, and we have plutonium. We have plutonium cells that have been sent off to making fuel rods. And it's gonna take a bit for the fuel rods to have enough.
I don't see frames in this first one. I see frames backed up in the other two.
It has 18 in it. It's just not. Yeah. Oh, what? Interesting. There we go. Weird. Oh. Let's build that better. Why aren't these accepting the pressure conversion cubes? Oh, I know what happened. Yeah. It's fine.
Okay. So they were just sitting on the conveyor.
Yeah, I messed up with the conveyors earlier.
Okay.
Cool. So we almost have enough plutonium fuel rods here.
Almost have enough for.
Or we almost have enough to be making plutonium fuel rods to get sunk.
Okay. In case plutonium cells. Wonder how long it's going to take to get our waste to where it's coming straight down instead of getting stuck in the storage up there.
A long time because we didn't build this to handle any extra at all.
Okay.
I mean, we can sloop everything down here.
At least for the time being, we could, yeah. You mean slooping the two particle colliders, right? Particle accelerators.
So both the non-fissile uranium, as well as the particle accelerators, use the waste. So yeah, I'll fill up both of them. Shards and I am burning through these filters so quickly.
Yeah, I'm at 126. What are you at?
I'm down to 50. Then again, you know, I'm prone to holding uranium in my pocket sometimes, so.
Well, we do need to make a. We do need to make a line to automate the process of creating those filters.
Yeah. Cool. Cool, cool. How about that, Doc?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is way cool.
And it really comes down to the fact that the pressure conversion cube, we're just bringing it over from the other place. We aren't trying to make it here.
Yeah. Now. Yeah, we're not trying. Yeah. Do we have enough pressure conversion cubes coming over here?
Don't know.
I mean, it kind of bothers me to see an empty conveyor line over here. You know, when that's the one component we need in order to process the waste at the end. You know, nothing's backed up here. It's not like it's a problem yet.
Mm-hmm.
But
So we have to underclock this water extractor.
the water extractor down on the outside. Yeah, we don't want. Okay. Well, this one is not running full time, that's for sure.
No?
The particle
Yes,
accelerator is
because
not.
all the machines before it backed up with water. Because the encased plutonium cell assemblers have waste water.
Uh-huh.
But it goes back into the pipe that this water extractor,
Okay, so
because it didn't get underclocked properly. So
okay. And your notes say 0.42.
yeah. So that's
So-
what I've just done. I've underclocked. Actually, I've turned it off for the moment, hoping that this will that the water levels will slowly go down.
Yeah. And we've only got 2 of the blenders going right now. Well, actually, neither one of the blenders is actually going because it is. I don't know why.
Okay, we've got the traditional problem of those blenders can't go because they have too much nitric acid, and the nitric acid won't be taken up because the blenders in front of them aren't going, and the ones in front of them aren't going because they don't have enough water, because they have too much water in the output. So this is the balancing problem that people get into with water as well. Can you look at one of the water pipes and tell it to flush the entire system, please? So click on full pipe network and flush that.
Okay.
Now all of these water pipes will be empty and have to be refilled.
So now they're going to stop because they don't have enough water back here, huh?
Yeah, but they have a bunch inside the machines.
Yep, and they're slowly filling up.
Good.
Flow rate is 80, 100. I wish there was a way to have a priority, you know, a smart pump, a smart splitter for pipes. Say, I want all from this pipe, but only what I need from the other pipe, you know?
Yeah, it would be good if I actually hooked up the output on these as well.
Oh, did you miss that?
Uh-huh, yeah. Just,
Yeah, okay. So good grief. Robert, they're
What?
not hooked up at all, are they? Okay.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I said. I missed hooking you up.
Mistakes are made.
Yeah, yeah.
Mistakes are made to be corrected, right?
Sure.
Ah, look at it. Immediately when you did that,
Uh
they started coming out. Okay.
huh. Okay, Shadow says, "Fine, Robert. I posted the grappling hook, as well as Power Checker, which gives an overall view of the different machines using their power. I've seen Power Checker, and it looks neat.
Yeah.
It's really good for troubleshooting and debugging stuff.
Yeah. And we're getting to the area where we need all the tools we can get for debugging.
Yep. Awesome.
I love the way these arms, I mean, it gets to work there, and then this last arm that's holding it for the other one just throws it in there. Throw. Yeah. Okay, so that's coming out about as full speed as it can, I assume.
Yep.
Which means that the machines over here ought to start running pretty close to full time now. Which means at this point, all we've done is in order to handle the waste, all we've done is use power, because we don't yet create stuff over here. Instead, we are
Yep, we're
sinking.
just sinking it.
Benefit to container down here. I mean, either store it as waste up there or store it as waste down here. I mean, we could store it as waste down here so that when we make the power generators down here, we have a ready supply already.
So, my objection to that is the same. So, on top of the factory, though, the 3 industrial storage containers we have of waste, we can't throw any of that away. We're stuck with it.
Yes, we're stuck with it.
It'll never go away because we built a system balanced around our current usage. And so that quantity will never go down, never go up. Right?
Okay.
With these plutonium fuel rods, when we finally build stuff for them, the same thing is going to happen. The storage will never go down, never go up. It'll never go away because we're going to build for the amount we're creating. So what's storing them going to do?
Well, do we need to make another machine that consumes those, just so that we can get rid of them? I mean, we could easily put another particle accelerator here too, but they're not getting enough stuff to make. We need another one of those, another one of the blenders.
Yeah, they're just not fully up working yet.
Okay, that's fine. We can let it go and,
yeah.
see what happens.
So, Always Incoherent has a question.
Uh-huh.
I just scanned a hard drive and got the alternate molded beam recipe. And he's wondering if it's worth it. So I'm guessing that's the encased industrial beam.
Okay.
24 steel ingots and 16 concrete for 9 steel beams.
Okay. Versus what?
Well, let's pull it up on our screen and see what we get.
So, yes, it shows that there's one other alternate, and right now we're getting three beams, 6 concrete makes 1 industrial beam. And instead, you get rid of the beams. You go 24 steel ingots and 16 concrete.
That's right,
9
ingots
steel
instead of
beams.
beams. And it's a whole lot more efficient for the number of assemblers, right? Instead of making 6 per minute, you're making probably a lot more. Yeah, it sounds decent.
Yeah, that one sounds pretty good, actually.
And Icy Knight, talking about the previous conversation, you have to use more than you waste than you make. And yeah, that's exactly true. Right now, we built this to use as much as we make, so we're never going to get rid of our backlog.
Okay.
With this system.
I guess I would rather just add one more to the system on both of these sides. One more blender here and one more. So they're choked off from waste, just so that it uses it all.
I wish we had...
Oh, this is for the normal steel beams. not the encased industrial beams.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. That was my.
They mentioned concrete, so I assumed industrial beams.
So normal steel beam is 4 steel to 1. Oh, we got the molded beam as well.
Okay. So you go 4 ingots to a beam versus 24 ingots to 9 beams.
So it's a better rate per beam, per steel beam,
Yeah.
and you're just taking in some concrete.
And concrete is always, more than you ever need a lot of times. And so, yeah, we chose it for that reason, that it was less ingots per beam, and concrete is a easy commodity to make. It's an overabundance. So anyway, yeah, good move on that one. So Robert, how about if we go ahead and what about our production in these 2 blenders? Can these 2 blenders support another blender over here?
No.
Or what?
None of it can support another one. We'd have to basically double what we currently built. Because we built a balanced unit for what we're trying to manufacture. And so just adding more on means everything will just be starved. Right?
Okay.
So, or we can also just put shards in everything here.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. We can put more shards and things here. I just updated the this little constructor to do 250%, and we can put a shard in it to increase its production. The one thing that the one thing that was light on that was not filling up on was iron plates. So increasing the production of those iron plates was the right move. Got plenty of nitrogen gas and water at this point, still. So yes, we could do some. We could definitely sloop. Let's see if we have any sloops in stock. Okay. I've got the 27 sloops in inventory. Okay, so we're not starved for anything in these blenders at this point. So I'm going to go ahead and overclock.
Okay.
And we're just moving up the line, right? The beginning of the line is basically that constructor.
Yep. And, the ingredients that come from here, that come from the rest of the factory, if we end up starving the rest of the factory a little bit to do this, that's fine, because we're only going to overclock these until we use up all the uranium waste.
Correct.
Once
and then
we
we can slow them down.
Yeah.
So we are now, we now have it to the point where we're overfilled on those. We are overclocking on the blenders, and the blenders are staying full of both water and nitrogen gas at this point.
Okay.
I did not increase the output multiplier. I could put 4, sloops in there, and yeah, at this point, I think at this point I agree with you. We'll just leave those. Now the blender's making the. I'm going to configure these blenders. Nitric acid is an issue. Where are we making the nitric acid?
Right behind you.
Nothing's behind me.
The other 2 blenders.
Oh, these other 2 are making the nitric acid? Okay. So okay, they've caught up now. They're the ones that I just overclocked. So
Yeah.
all right, overclocking we go.
Okay. Huh? We have a long ways to go before we get that all that excess, so we could just let this go for a good long time.
Okay. Had you already overclocked these?
Yeah.
Oh, did you do that while I was overclocking the others?
Yep.
All right. Wow, quite the animation there. Okay, but it's still not backed up yet, so that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But look at the stream coming now. The stream of items. It's just really long now, instead of just the little bursts.
Yeah.
And they're not full yet, so that's good.
Guys.
Uh-huh.
And they'd use 100 per batch.
Uh-huh.
250 a minute, yeah.
And they only have 150 that they store before the next batch starts.
Yeah.
Oh, there it goes. 100. Okay, it's going up to 190.
No, it's not going to get enough in time. Oh, barely. Look at that.
Yep.
Good.
Okay. So somehow our numbers are off because it wasn't until we overclocked everything, the two sets of blenders, that we got enough to keep this 100%.
No, because what you're looking at is also overclocked by 250%.
Okay.
It was balanced. It was just taking a while for the problem was before that I didn't have the water hooked up.
Okay.
So that was causing some issues. So.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
this particular machine is staying with enough to keep going 100% of the time, and this one appears to be doing so as well. Yes, gets to over 200 before the next one starts. It needs to be over 250 before the next one starts.
Okay.
It is idle at the moment. Interesting.
Oh, its output is overloaded. That's why.
Okay. Well, next phase. We need to,
Now this is where we're gonna have problems.
because of concrete.
Or no, not here, but the last phase over there with the.
Oh, pressure conversion cubes are going to slow us down again, huh?
They might.
Okay.
Okay, I just upped those.
So the only thing we really didn't overclock is the waste coming in. So we're expecting
Yeah.
just to use more waste.
Exactly. Yep.
And it looks like this is not gonna be a problem.
I hope not.
If we could just do 2 per minute, 2.5 per minute. Good grief, if we can't do that.
Yeah. Hey, the variety's here.
All right.
He says, hello, gentlemen. It's been some time. Yes, it has.
Yeah.
He says, I hope you're keeping well and great to see the progress you've made, both in-game and on YouTube.
Thank you. Okay, and you are in YouTube. Okay. So at this point we have, what's it telling us? 20 viewers in Twitch, 37 viewers in YouTube, 52 subscribers, 176 followers. We're doing good.
That's
Doing
pretty
good.
good for an evening stream.
Yeah. Yeah.
Appreciate everybody hanging out with us. Man.
Okay. Man, what?
Oh,
We actually have one of the particle accelerators that took a break before it reloaded, but I don't see why, because looks like it had plenty of everything.
you have a whole bunch of plutonium pellets in your inventory.
Yeah, I sure do. Let's get rid of those. Thank you for noticing. I don't know how I got them there.
You're gonna have to put them into the particle accelerators.
No place. No place. No place to put them in the particle Oh, in the particle accelerators?
Yeah. In their output slot.
Okay, good. All right, they're gone out of my bags. You know what I'm really glad about is the plutonium, the particle accelerators. You couldn't fly through the space elevator, but you can fly through these. That's just way cool.
Hey, Doc, I think you still have something in your pants that's kind of burning a hole on them.
Well, let's look. You see anything that might be a problem?
No, okay, you were too close. Oh, no, you definitely have something in your pants. Like, I mean, look at the rate you're using those filters.
Yeah, I'm using, well,
That radiation level should be way down.
yeah, but, okay, I'm showing my inventory here, and I'm not seeing anything radioactive in my inventory.
It must be you.
I need to be irradiated. But you're right. I'm using them way too fast. What is this?
It's a water buffer. We're having some issues with the water sloshing and causing some backups. So I just set this down real quick. And it's not filling, so we're good. AC Knight says it's not in your pants.
No.
Uh-oh.
So where...
So the variety says it's been a busy few months. Can't remember the last time I checked in. I think it was around the aluminum manufacturing or around you starting your hypertube cannons. Funny times. Yeah, factory has grown quite a bit since then.
Okay, why is my radiation level saying 100%?
It thinks there's something in your bags.
Okay, so...
Set up a sink for you, and you're going to sink everything you possibly can, okay?
This might be a strange question, but it could give me invaluable insight. What, according to you, is the shape of our universe?
It is a donut within a void within a donut within a void within a donut within the shallows, which is a ball of string wrapped around itself to contain the infinite deep within the inside-out string with windows and doors and a limitless body subdividing to the one resonance.
I have a very sneaky suspicion that I know what's going on.
This question.
Cancel. I'm going to just respawn.
No!
Why?
Okay, I guess you can do it there as well.
I can do what? Okay, I'm not consuming. Whatever it is that I was around, I think it was just a bug in the program.
Garrett, were you around?
I was not around. I'm still at the Giga factory.
Okay.
Okay.
I was wondering if Garrett had put like a nuclear novelist on or something, because I don't know if nuclear novelists have radiation. I guess I was incorrect about that one.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna...
Can I even make nuclear novelists?
You totally would.
I suppose we can at this point.
Oh, hello, caffeinated.
Caffeinated game is all right.
Hello,
This
hello.
is an unauthorized dock stream, and I missed 3 hours. We just got back to our normal schedule.
Yep, it is Monday night.
Yep.
Speaking of, that means that tomorrow morning we will be back as well, do another 4 hours from 8 a.m. until noon, or 9 to 1, maybe? Doc, 9 to 1?
Yeah, 9 to 1.
Yeah, 9 to 1, much better.
I need to be able to sleep. It's the radiation.
I
Has
could
Doc
help
caught
with that.
radiation poisoning? I mean, that might be. Is it a thing?
I don't know if it's a thing.
Okay, that.
Monday night. I need to get some sleep at some point.
It sounds like you do.
Absolutely.
Oh, come on. Really?
Okay, so it's not,
Okay, I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
I'm gonna die.
you had your wrong jetpack on.
I did. I
Yeah.
didn't realize that.
That's okay. You get to try again now.
I get to practice all over again.
Someday, Doc will be a parkour master.
A parkour master, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Press X to doubt.
Press X to doubt. Carrot. Oh gosh.
I love you.
Yeah. You tell me that.
Okay, Doc, that means that, once you come back over here one more time to check things out, I guess, we can start upgrading the Mega Factory so it's actually good enough for actually good enough for us to start building the Gigafactory.
Okay.
We just got to upgrade all the things.
All the things.
All the things. This is where we wanted to be on Monday of last week. So we're only a week behind. Okay, now turn around and press forward and shift. Not space,
Oh, because
and
I've
not space.
been using my jetpack this whole time.
Oh, nope. Now just let yourself die again.
Yeah, let myself die again. Ah.
Next time, eat up when you Yep, can't use your jetpack until you're about to land.
But see, I learned something. Another undocumented feature. The item in slot number 1 here is the item that comes back by default when you respawn.
Oh, it changed what's in your hand.
Yeah, I was getting irritated every time I came to the hub by, expiring. It always had my chainsaw on. So
Yeah. Variety says, I was just about to say, look at the progress. Doc just casually shooting across the map. Never mind. Still makes me smile. Yeah.
yeah, ever learning, never able to come to a knowledge of the truth.
He'll get there. He'll get
I'll
there.
get there. Okay, and I'm gonna eat up before I fall to my death, just in case I make that fatal mistake again.
And Eru TV says, that's why I carry a parachute.
Vic 2951, look at his icon.
Yep. That's the oh no or not like this emote from Twitch.
Uh-huh. Okay, and Aero TV says, this is why I always carry a parachute. I learned things the hard way. Okay. 3rd time's the charm? 4th time's the charm? What is this? Okay, so I'm launching. The factory is over here. Okay, now why am I not? Why is it?
Okay, so push forward and hold, forward and shift.
Oh,
And not space, not space. There you go. Forward and shift. Yeah, and you'll just keep on kind of circling in. And now look that way. Good. Yeah, you got not space. Not space. And just before you hit the ground, now hit space. Hold it. Nice. There you go.
okay.
Good landing.
But look, radiation levels at 100% for me.
Yeah, you're sitting on top of a drone that's
Okay, radiation level going down.
good.
Okay, radiation levels are fluctuating as I'm moving about, when they just weren't fluctuating before. So you put a buffer in here, and it would be instructive to see how full the buffer is. And it's fairly full, which means that it shouldn't ever back up the water coming out of those other machines, these machines here.
Correct.
Okay. Okay. Now nitric acid is not filling up enough to keep this machine running.
That's okay. All three of those are clocked to 250%. Did you actually change their clock speed as well?
Yes. You mean on the nitric acid?
Yeah. You want to double check that to make sure the actual clock speed
Yep.
got changed? Okay.
Yep, actual clock speed got changed on both, yes.
Okay.
So, and that's really okay, because downstream we expected them to not necessarily stay 100% going downstream, because just because of the variability in multiplying a quantity by 250, it's not necessarily going to be perfect all the way down the stream. So we could actually take one of these out.
No,
probably.
don't. Just let it be.
Okay. And it's still running full tilt going toward the, well, it's stopping up a little bit here too. So that ought to allow these to fill up. Okay. And now it's producing more.
Okay.
Okay. Plenty of nitric acid on the ends. Okay. So when we get to the point where we have drained all of our, drained it all, we should be good. Okay, so can we leave this now and go do what you said needed to be done at the main factory?
Yeah.
Or is there something else to do out here before we do that?
I think we're good to go.
I don't recall anything to do.
Yeah.
Now,
I will say I'd love for us to be able to continue Civ 6, but I don't know if we have the time to do that, right?
no. And we talked about splitting the streams. If we're going to do Civ 6, do a Civ 6 stream, period.
Right. Which I think, probably scheduling one Civ 6 stream between now and maybe just a dedicated full stream for it.
Okay, that sounds good. Okay, so maybe on a Wednesday.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Okay, I'm gonna go out the. I have a pipe out here that I can. I'm just. I'm struggling for words today. Not awful. A hypertube. You know, one of those kind of pipes.
Yeah, the people pipes.
The people pipe. Instead of a versus a water pipe versus. Oh,
By the way, you guys, we haven't done the showcase for quite a while, but that will be returning next week. It'll be the last week of the month. We'll always be doing showcases the last week of the month now, unless there's some reason for it not to be. Okay, so next week we'll have the showcase. That means that anybody who has shared their build on Discord, specifically in the showcase channel, we will collate a whole bunch of those and we will show them off the Doc and he'll react to them live on stream. It's always a whole lot of fun to see Doc oogle at all the awesome photos you guys have. So if you guys haven't joined the Discord, please do join the Discord. Show us your cool builds, or if you've been working on something, even show us a work in progress. We'd love to see it.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
And give me just a second. I'll give you guys a link to.
In fact, Volocrum showed a lot of his work in progress builds before he got to the final one on several of them that he shared also. So that was really cool to see it progress.
There you go. So Shanna says we can call it Civ Wednesday. We can stream on Wednesdays. There you go.
There you go.
Caffeinated stream notifications never pop up. Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I think we forgot to hit the record button.
You forgot to hit the record button? Oh. Well, how about you hit it now and I'll kill you a couple of times just for good measure.
URL and stream key are missing. Oh, not stream. Record.
Darn,
See, I did that deliberately so that all that nonsense of me flying through the air and dying so many times wouldn't ever be recorded in the
I
permanent record.
literally have the timestamp written down to turn that window short. Oh boy, I'm just gonna have to download it.
Yep, you'll just have to download it. We have not had any cutoffs, although YouTube is struggling again as
Yeah.
usual. It's saying that it's got the buffering error up there, so we're maintaining at about 30 concurrent users. We could do a whole lot better if Starlink were a whole lot more positive.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe even a paid subscription to the Restream would improve that too. You know, when they're doing it for us for free, maybe they're not so. You know, they don't
Maybe.
provide the best resources.
I think testing out using the AV1 encoder might be the way to go. Again, since we now have my stream PC set up from a current PC, I can use a different encoder for it and not have to mess with my settings every single day.
That's true.
So that
Absolutely.
would have been awesome.
So we can have a streaming encoder versus recording encoder.
Right. So Icy Knight, because we have all of our computers separate, Doc has OBS running on his computer to record his screen.
Actually, yes, I think I'm on floor 2.
Actually, what's nice, Doc, is I can go to the VOD on Twitch. I can go to the VOD on Twitch and just make clips from the VOD. And download just those clips. Which
So
will be
Twitch lets you
nice.
do that easier than YouTube?
Yep. Okay, Shano says we went offline on Twitch.
Oh, I see that. I see that. Live said unstable. So we're yeah, let's see Restream come back. Actually, it says we're at 3 hours and 4 seconds and still counting.
Yeah. And Spencer said we're getting some pauses on the YouTube stream too. Twitch is struggling, and you're back? Okay. I'll
Yeah,
tell you what.
back 47 seconds now.
Let's give it about 5 minutes to stabilize. And Vic says, 8-bit stream! Let's go! Well, let's give.
Wow. It's grainy.
Wow, and we're buffering. Let's give it a couple minutes to catch up, and then I will force kill and bring back OBS. How about that?
All right. In the meantime, I am going to be looking for conveyors to upgrade.
Wow. Yeah, we're definitely struggling on the internet side. Garrett, are you having any connection troubles? Oh, okay.
Nope. Yeah, I got tired of making signage.
okay.
and
That's
painting
fair enough.
floors, so I decided
Made
that
anything
today I
else
was gonna
cool?
make cool stuff. A giant
Okay.
bracket for a whole line of hypertubes.
So that we can put a whole bunch of hypertubes there to get from floor to floor, or what?
To get from the administrative
Okay.
building
To the Giga base?
to the Giga base. Yes.
And to the Giga factory. Okay. I thought it had
Giga
something to
factory?
do with a database, like Microsoft Access or something. That didn't make sense, so I'm...
Caffeinated says, I'm sorry, guys. I'm using your Wi-Fi to download every Indiana Jones movie at once.
Aha!
Well, that's only 3 movies, so that shouldn't take too long.
We have a junior movie critic in our midst. Robert loves to criticize movies,
I only criticize bad ones.
which is about all of them in his mind.
Nowadays, it kind of is.
Doc's the kind of guy that... Dude, it was good, okay?
I mean, he did go head over heels.
It
for
wa-
that
okay, there were 2 Bollywood movies I kind of went head over heels for, if you want to use that term. RRR was excellent. Yes, it's a
pirate
silly
movie,
name,
huh?
and they wouldn't actually make it as a... It's a silly name, but it's excellent. Yeah, and it's just a good classic action with good heroes, good story, everything about it. I'm sure that movie. And if you haven't, you should.
RRR, huh?
And the funniest thing about it was that it wasn't available in its original language when I watched it, and so I watched it in some other Indian language.
Okay. And what channel did you find it on?
It was on Netflix. And before that was... Oh, gosh. I need to get the name of it. It actually had a real name. We're getting no help from chat.
No help in chat, huh? Wow, the video quality I'm getting from Twitch is pretty bad right now.
Yeah.
Is everybody else getting really bad video in Twitch? What does Doc do in real life? It's what Doc did in real life, because I retired last year. So I'm still heading up on my first year of retirement. And what did I do? I worked for Boeing. Actually, I worked in finance, but I always did IT work in finance. In other words, I was one of those shadow IT organizations that everybody in IT loves to criticize. But that's the only way you could get what you wanted in out of IT, is to have a shadow organization and build it and then have them inherit it while they groaned and grumbled. So, yeah, I worked for Boeing. Loved going out in the factory and seeing the planes. All right. Best Hindi movies on Netflix right now.
I'm trying to find it. Kind of knowing that I can't remember the name of it.
Okay. So right now, I'm working on becoming a full-time YouTuber. At the same time, I bought a piece of property that needs a lot of TLC.
A lot.
So,
We woke up this morning and the pipes are frozen.
and during the day, we were able to get them unfrozen, no damage, which is cool.
Yeah. They didn't burst or anything.
Yep, that's what I mean by no damage. Okay, come on. Okay.
Has it just disappeared?
So a movie that you thought was so good that you recommended to the whole crowd you can't even find.
Look, first off, it's named something in a different language.
Oh, it's
So-
not. You can't just search for RRR, huh?
No. That's one movie. If you look for RRR, it's great. It's just like a pure action movie with, yeah, they kick butt and it's a whole lot of fun. Dancing for some reason, because that's a thing.
They both get the girl too, huh? Go dancing with her.
We
What
were
kind of
fighting each other while dancing. There was also a giant lion that was fighting with them. But that was after the dance, technically. But, you know.
Oh, but so the lion wasn't dancing too?
No, the lion was definitely.
Just thought I'd ask.
I mean, look, it's Bollywood. Anything can happen.
So Bollywood, if you're not familiar with it, is just the Indian, as in India, version of Hollywood. So they produce a lot of really good stuff.
Well,
So said your mother.
I ended up seeing, if anybody has watched the YouTube channel Corridor, who does a lot of visual effects, and they reviewed some Bollywood movies, and this is one of the first Bollywood movies that they reviewed, and it looked hilarious, and so I watched it for a laugh, and it ended up being great.
Which, the
That's
RRR.
yeah.
Okay.
So, if you guys like to watch those guys, well, you'll enjoy this movie. Spencer asks which Boeing factory we were at. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think the Everett location is the largest.
The Everett location is the largest. I started in Renton, so I worked a lot at the Renton factory that currently manufactures the 737. And then I slowly moved around to several other places in the Puget Sound. The Renton factory, and then I was at several of the office buildings in between, like the Duwamish building in Duwamish and the building in that used to exist in Lindenwood until we our lease run out. We decided to give it back. So then, after leaving Lindenwood, I went to Everett. So yes, I was at the 747 factory building, and of course, there's several different office buildings I worked in there. some of which still don't exist either anymore. So, because they why? Okay, so let's start over. Configure a clean pipeline. No, I don't want to configure a clean pipeline. Why is a pipeline highlighted? Anyway, so then I was at the 747 factory, and I spent 5 years there, a little over 5 years there, and then decided I wanted to move to the Midwest, and so I applied for and got a job in the Midwest, in the St. Louis area. So I got to see the F-15 factory and the F-18 factory. So yeah, got to work at several of them. One of the nice things about Boeing is you don't have to stay in the same job all the time. My job varied quite a bit from place to place, whether I was working in procurement, finance, or working in just straight up IT finance. I worked for IT finance for a while. Was able to go to Oklahoma, Tulsa, Oklahoma, Oklahoma City, where they maintained the B-1 bomber. So I got to see that. You got to go down to Fort Walton Beach, where they had a little facility down there. Still don't know what they did down there, to be truthful. But it was a facility. Did go down to Richardson, Texas, and that's just outside of Dallas, Texas. They were more, and the reason I say I don't know what they did there, mainly it's because they did Black Ops type stuff, and so you can't know what they did there. They just
Oh, I was about to say were doing shady government
stuff you can't talk about after you leave. And a lot of times they just show you the building and say, "Hey, that's a pretty building with no windows." Okay.
Hey, Doc.
Yeah.
You have dinner inside waiting for you.
Oh, but I have to get up and go get it?
Yeah, I think you're being bribed to take a break.
I'm being bribed
Uh-huh.
to come in and say hi.
Yep.
Okay.
And by the way, the movie title is Bahubali. At least that's my best, you don't call it gringo, but Western pronunciation of it.
Okay. Do we have it set up so that you can take over the stream, Robert?
Sure, they get to see me down in the bowels of...
Oh, you'd have to show them all your spaghetti?
Yeah, you guys get to look at my spaghetti. Before you leave, though, Andrew says, thanks to the answer, Doc. My girlfriend and I just started watching your vids and we love them.
You're welcome. That is great. We're getting new people watching all the time, and it's just wonderful to hear. The subscriber count keeps rising. And
okay. So it's going to take just a second, guys. You're going to go down for a second, and you'll come right back. Hello, everybody.
These hypertubes keep on wanting to connect to each other when I don't want them to connect.
Oh, yeah. Yep, that happens. Okay, you're not.
Well, I'm making it to and from the command center.
Oh, okay. What's the command center?
The new administrative building.
We just had Restream just totally crash out on us. Okay, but it says it's back now, maybe? Oh, man. Let me send a message in chat here for you guys. See if you guys can catch me in chat here. We having all sorts of fun on our end, trying to stay connected. Refresh if you can. Well, Doc, the lag is bad enough they're struggling to watch the spaghetti at all.
Who?
Okay.
Olive
back?
stream. He just walked in. He's not doesn't have his headphones on yet.
Okay.
They don't get to see the spaghetti.
Yeah, Twitch says it's live, but it's unstable.
Yeah, I mean this is
YouTube
typical
is not
evening,
complaining.
typical evening behavior, unfortunately.
The evening behavior.
Yeah. Well, Doc, I have finally exhausted our supply of trigons and time crystals.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I mean we're making a healthy supply. It's coming back pretty quick, but my inventory is also half full of stuff. Nathan blames the lag on the spaghetti. See, on this side it looks nice. And really what all the spaghetti on the other side is this just conveyors running right in parallel. The cause of all this spaghetti over here is us not planning a large enough space for our factory. And because we didn't plan a large enough space for the factory, we had to build a new section, which is what caused all of these issues. So it's just not having enough space, and then not building a large enough basement. We thought that our basement could only, could stand to be just like 2 or 3 floors tall, and then we had to extend out the bottom several times, and we would extend it out more, except, well, there's the water. So in fact we have, don't tell anybody, but we actually have some water-cooled constructors down here making ourselves the power shards. Underground.
Yes, they're actually the constructors are actually below ground,
Yeah.
below water.
So
it appears as though the
okay.
YouTube just now started complaining again.
Yeah.
Viewers are going down.
I don't blame them, unfortunately.
Yep, I don't blame them a bit. Our bit rate is showing in the red on Twitch.
This is about the time in the evening when people hop on and watch Netflix in 4K and,
Exactly. And, it might be a good time just to call the stream and come back the next day if it's just not improving over a period of time here. So
Okay.
it might be good just to say we did our best at this point, and then regroup and try again. See what our stream looks like tomorrow morning. See if we have any of the same issues.
So tomorrow morning we will be returning at 9 o'clock Central U.S. time. So that is in 14 hours from here, a little less than 14 hours from right now.
Yep.
And we'll stream for 4 hours or so, maybe longer if Doc wants to.
Yep. And I might if I didn't get my whole fill tonight. So I just might decide I have to do some more so that I can keep my addiction up,
Yeah, well, you did get your fill of it last week when you streamed for 30 hours.
But we had so much fun, didn't we?
We did. Actually, last week was a whole lot of fun. I really enjoyed hanging out with all you guys. It was definitely a new experience for me.
Yep. Definitely a new experience. So appreciate y'all being here.
Let me let them see
Yep.
your beautiful... Oh, I did switch back to you.
You didn't?
I did.
You did.
I see you.
Okay. Yeah, I saw me on the screen over here in the Twitch side. So,
Oh.